What's going on? It's your boy Sheiv the Wise, and welcome back to Vader's Lair. We just watched Season 3, Episode 2 of Star Wars The Mandalorian, and now it is time for Season 2, Episode 12 of Star Wars The Bad Batch. Let's go! Let's get some hype in the chat. It is good to see you all here. 32-minute longest episode of the season so far. Let us go. This one is going to be titled The Outpost, so let us get it going. But before we do, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's talk a little bit about the episode before we get into it. So, it looked like on our banner tonight, I don't know if it was Hemlock or who it was, but it was some dude in some like icy thing, and it looked like Crosshair. And also on the little episode panel thing, it looked like that same little Hemlock icy dude with an icy planet in the background. And I got a crazy theory before we get too far into this episode. Let me turn down the music here. What if we see the Empire take over Ilum, the planet that the Jedi kind of harvest their crystals from? Their lightsaber crystals. We know that the Empire ends up collecting a lot of the Kyber crystals basically for the purpose of using them for the Death Star. And at this time period in the Bad Batch, it would make perfect sense if they're already starting to do that. And Ilum would be the perfect kind of place for them to do that. Not only that, but we do know that Ilum becomes Starkiller base during the later periods when the Empire becomes the New Order, or the First Order, sorry. So maybe we're going to see them take over tonight. In tonight's episode, The Outpost, episode 12 of Star Wars The Bad Batch. I am hyped for it. Tim says, make sure to turn on sub only. I got you, my dude. You the GOAT. Much love hanging in the chat. And Rana, good to see you as well. Don Cotterman says the memberships will continue to be rolled out on the Mandalorian watch party for 11 more hours. The more people that come in, the better chance you have of getting a Vader's Lair membership. You just have to make sure to turn on your activation for accepting memberships. So if you want to accept a Vader's Lair membership, and you do it, then make sure to accept Don Clatterman's membership approval. Or basically, Don Clatterman bought some memberships. So if you guys want to become a member, you just got to accept. You just got to make sure to activate your acceptance of memberships. Sabersmith says, I feel like the sadness is coming on. I feel like it too. Let's get this episode rolling, because I'm sure we're all going to be having some sadness. Season 2, Episode 12 of The Bad Batch. The Outpost. Let us begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it. And I will say real quick, as we get the timer up here and all situated, try to keep the spoilers out of the chat. If you guys have seen the episode already, keep the spoilers away. We don't want to see them until we're, watching the episode, which we are now. So keep them out. Keep them out if you finish the episode ahead of us. Mando be good. A lot to digest. You said it, Don. A lot to digest. That was such a cool ending. Such a cool ending of The Mandalorian. Alright, here we go. Star Wars The Bad Batch. The Outpost. Alright, Counter Brothers already starting with some dark Empire-ish music. Oh man, all these TK troopers. Oh, the music is so good in these Crosshair episodes. Let's go, Crosshair! Forced retirement. To the IIB? Who is this guy? What the heck? Barton 4? Crosshair, what have you become, my dude? The music in general, yeah, right? You is right, Raina. This guy is you. What? Crosshair, you gotta. I wonder if the redacted is Crosshair choking this guy like. This guy is barf, right, Sabersmith? I can't with this dude, says Raina. It is a good one so far, Tim. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, I like when Star Wars is snow planets. This is gorgeous. This guy's a simp. So much disrespect. I can't with this dude. Yeah, I hope Crosshair gives him the business. This guy's gotta go. Yeah, push him to the side, clones. Screw this dude. You should shoot him. The Crosshair music gives it so much personality. It does, bro. It is excellent. Do it. Destroy this idiot. Oops, I paused for like a half a second. Trying to move my screen. Where have I seen these droids before? Oh my god, that sounded like Rex. Is this Wolf? Which clone is this? Jeez. What? Bro, screw this guy. I love the clones, man. Not Wolf? Okay. No, Wolf has a glass eye. That's true. There you go. This guy reminds me a lot of Rex. I don't know who the new clone is, but I like him. I love this new dude. He's all bandaged up though. He's like a mummy clone. No. 2 hours too long. I love this guy. This guy's awesome. Mayday, alright. Mayday, you're one of my new favorites. This is gonna be the episode that changes Crosshair, man, and that's gonna be so sad because I feel like all these dudes are gonna die. Look at all the helmets, man. Those are fallen troops. I'm putting the pieces together. What this episode is, dude. I don't like this. You can't do this to me, Jen. Jen and Brad, don't do this to my heart. This is terrible. No, Jen posted a dude that was like shivering, I guess. I just I'm putting the pieces together where this story's going. Trooper's pay grade. Oh. All these dudes have been protecting an Imperial outpost just dying. And they're getting tossed to the side, and Crosshair is finally going to be put to the brink and through with it, but. Oh my god. They just sent him here to die. Are we gaining one and losing another? I don't know if that's exactly where this is going. I just think it's a wake up call for Crosshair kind of episode, and I don't like the sound of that. Like, I do, but at the same time, I don't like what the cost is gonna mean. Oh. Oh my god. Sound the alarm. Yeah, there it is. Who did he shoot? This episode is definitely making me feel sad. Come on, Crosshair. You're seeing all the bad that the Empire is doing. Just leave. Just leave. Go AWOL, please. For real, though. For real, though, Sabersmith. That snow looks freaking gorgeous. His helmet looks so worn, too, with the bandages and everything. Def gonna be making Crosshair self-reflect. I think so, too. And more fallen soldiers, dude. Look at this. I hate seeing the clones die. Fuck. I try not to drop the F-bomb on stream, but F this guy. Fuck this guy. What the hell? I hate this. If we see any emotion from Crosshair, it will not be okay. No. He's like the dude that bottles it all in. He's just trying to keep doing his job, but he's like, I'm going to lose it. This guy's going down by the end of the episode. Yeah, he is, Reyna. These little Empire worms. I know, Tim. You do just want to strangle him like Homer does. Like, that is probably... The Kiner brothers did that gif of Homer strangling Bart Simpson. That's what I want to do to this guy. Are you sure that's not one of your Clone troopers. Remind me not to die on your watch for real, though. Crosshair, you're a savage. You're just like the Empire, my guy. No wonder you fit in so well with them. Vader loves doing that, too. Yeah. I feel like they're sent on a suicide mission. What was that? What was that? Crosshair did not step on that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is such a brutal episode. He's gonna keep the mine in place by using that. This is the wake up episode. Yeah, he used to say the same thing. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, for Pete's sake, Crosshair, listen to Mayday. God, give me anxiety. Yeah. Oh, please don't blow up, Crosshair. Nice and slow. Like, look at that. It looks like a Tony Stark reactor. Get away from it. Protect Mayday at all costs. I love this guy. I like his little, like, mummified armor. What the heck? Yo, the music. That's what's up. I like this music right here. That gave me too much anxiety. You said it, T. Davidson. I was a little nervous wreck over here. The hype. Take them out one by one. What are these things? They're like humanoid, but they make weird noises. Damn. I like how Crosshair only needs like one other guy, and him and the other guy just like dominate. This guy reminded me a lot of Rex at the beginning of the episode. Mayday did. Atmosphere has been great in both episodes. It has been, dude. I think they're raiders. Interesting. Way to protect, Crosshair. That's your brother, my guy. Master, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? I'm tired. Blow it up, Crosshair. Boom. Nice. Epic Crosshair moments. Uh-oh. I think blowing it up might have been the wrong move this time. Although it did destroy all of them, most likely. Oh, they saved it. Okay. I'm going to be pissed at Crosshair if Mayday dies too. Mayday better at least get his poster. Yeah, dude, for real. I want to see a Mayday poster too. Oof. It's TK Trooper here. That's despicable. Come on, the Clone Rebellion has to be coming, right? Come on, Crosshair. For nothing. It's hidden for him. Now there's an avalanche coming, though, because of that bomb. Yo, I knew it. Run! No! Crosshair blowing up that thing is going to kill him. I guarantee it. Of course they did that. The clones mean nothing now. Yeah. It's so tragic. No way. Mayday saved him. Or did he? I mean... Ugh. That snow looks so realistic. Where's Mayday, my guy? Don't do this to me. I'm gonna have to shut the whole stream off if Mayday's dead. This animation's incredible. It really freaking is. I can't even watch, man. I already know he is. Can't leave his body behind, dude. No. He's alive for now. He's like, nah, fam. You told me yourself. Don't let me die on your watch. Remind me not to die on your watch. He's gonna carry him all the way back and he's not gonna make it, dude. I can't with this episode. It's so much deeper than just the story of two clones in this episode too, because it's literally all of them. The Empire just tosses them to the side as soon as they become the Empire, really. We see as soon as a couple months into the Bad Batch Season 1, TK Troopers are already taking over. The Empire's discarded the Bad Batch. There's already, There's already moves in the Senate to replace the clones. The clones are just being tossed aside like they're nothing. And these dudes just literally trying to do what they can for their government at this point, you know. He's just trying to keep them warm, man. Y'all can't tell me Bad Batch ain't up there with some of the best Clone Wars and Rebels episodes, man. Empire flies right by him. No help. Crosshair's face in this episode too, man. The emotion, please. I can't either. The TK troopers are already there. And they're sacrificing everything for just a few barrels of equipment. And they're going to get back and he's going to be like, you failed. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. You sent them on this freaking mission, my guy. Jeez. I hope Crosshair chokes the hell out of him. You're telling me, Sabersmith, dude, I want to kill this guy so bad. Oh my god. Crosshair, you're an idiot, bro. Get the hell out of there. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is this? Shoot him in the freaking face, dude. Yes. Yes. That's how they're gonna end it. Oh, nope, nope, there's more. You got some more pain for us to go through? Ugh. Oh, don't tell me that. He's on Mount Tantus. What are they doing to him? Executive producer Dave Filoni. That was rough. I'm at a loss for words after that one. Man, that guy got what was coming to him. I'll tell you that. Crosshair, I can't believe you let it get to this point, man. Just get out of there. You know what I mean? Like, to be introduced to Mayday, who in so many ways is a lot like Rex at the beginning of this. A lot like so many of the other clones, because of course they're clones, right? But to get introduced to him, see how many soldiers he's already lost along the ways. Thank you, James Walls, for the subscription. I really do appreciate that, my man. To see that, though, have Mayday introduces this character so similar to many of the clones that we met throughout the Clone Wars, and to see the full extent of how little the clones mean to the Empire now, with the Defense Recruitment Act fully enabled, and you know, the Palpatine using what happened earlier in the season to kind of just throw the clones out under the bus, you know, using to poke a city exploding, something that he did to discard the clones, just like he discarded so many of the other, you know, droids and things. It made me so angry watching this episode at times, like so emotional, and just, oh my god, the way they treat these dudes. I know it's like supposed to be symbolic of how the U.S. government at times treated Vietnam War vets and different things like that, and it's like, dude, to see them discarded the way they have been, to see how little some of these Imperial, excuse my language, fuckheads treat these clones, like it's Jen Corbett's tweet of Homer choking out, or sorry, the Kiner's tweet of Homer choking out Bart Simpson was me the entire episode. It's just, thank you, Crosshair, for killing that dude. But what is the Empire doing to him now? Like, they're only using him because he's useful to them. The dude literally sends them on impossible suicide missions, and could have saved Mayday. All right, what is we saying about this episode? Because I can't with the Empire right now. I can't with Sheiv. I can't with these Imperial buttholes. Just pain, says Sabersmith. That was definitely straight pain. Brandon Alvarado says, this is the best episode. Raina says, dang. Dude, trust me, bro, says, some next gen clone stuff, probably. Shaking my head. I don't know what's happening to him. Give me your best ideas of what's happening in Crosshair. 10 out of 10 episode for me. 10 out of 10. Messed up. 0 out of 10 on what it did to my feelings. Because it made me feel some not so fun feelings. But a 10 out of 10 on invoking those feelings and the episode in general. Beautiful episode. The animation was freaking pristine. Some of the best Star Wars animation we've seen to date. The story is one of those classic animated stories. I even said during the watch party, you know, if you're telling me the Bad Batch ain't on the same level as some of the best episodes of Rebels and Clone Wars, I don't know what you're watching that what you're not seeing that I am. Like, wow, this episode. That was an amazing episode. Super emotional, says Raina. Tim says, I'm scared for Crosshair now. Me too, man. Me too. I've been slowly starting to root for him again throughout season 2. Barely seen him just 2 times here, but you know, at the end of season 1, I really was rooting for him. Like, dude, come on, join your brothers again. And it's too late, man. You come on, Crosshair. I'm scared for him too. Having my last beer of the night for May Day. T. Davidson, chug that sucker. Chug it down. Don Clotterman says, please smash that like and watch the Mandalorian watch party replay in the next 10 hours for a chance to win a membership. Do it. Yes, if you want to become a Vader Slayer member, make sure to go watch that Mandalorian watch party and you'll have a chance. Saber Smith says, feelings of joy with Mando and Grogu to see your hate and heartbreak with Mayday and Crosshair. Yeah, dude, they're pulling us in opposite directions, but they're both so freaking good, man. Something else I wanted to say during the watch party. I don't know when we've ever gotten 2 Star Wars projects that have really hit like this. You know what I mean? Really give us that upper elite Star Wars content. 2 things of amazing Star Wars content coming out on the same night. It feels like a gift, man. I say it a lot, but I remember a time after watching Revenge of the Sith, I thought there would never be more Star Wars again. Obviously, I was a little kid at the time, but now we're here with 2 incredible episodes of Star Wars a week. It's like, I feel so lucky as a fan, man. I feel so lucky to be getting these episodes and this stuff like this, man. Even little side stories of clones and what's going on with them during the Empire. It's so much deeper than that. It really is. It's good freaking storytelling. It is. Sabersmith says, Mando and Bad Batch have rivaled each other 2 weeks in a row now. Dude, for real, they're putting out such good stuff. It's good stuff, man. It's not even a rivaling. It's a compliment to each other in a way. You know what I mean? Like, such poetic differences in a way, too, with, you know, such tragic episodes, both in their same right tonight. You know what I mean? Seeing the fallen city of Sundari after the Imperial reign and what happened with the Night of 1,000 Tears, and then getting this episode, which such a tragic clone story that is so too familiar at this point throughout the Bad Batch of what they really did to them. You know what I mean? Like, for years growing up, I wonder if stormtroopers were clones, and now we see this. It's even more heartbreaking. It is, Frisch. It really was hard to watch, dude. Doing this reaction too, like I wanted to throw something. Like I did. I wanted to take off my headphones and slam them into the ground. T. Davidson says they're teasing the uprise up so much. Please give us that uprise in the last 2 episodes here, man. I think it's coming. I think the last couple of episodes here, because this was episode 12, man. This was episode 12. I'm really worried for what's coming to Crosshair. I think he is on Mount Tantus now. I'm worried for him. And 12, episode 12, that means we got episode 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 more episodes left. Man. And the animated side of Star Wars has a way of making you feel some stuff. And I mean, the Mando side definitely does too, but wow. I'm still at a loss of words, man. I'm scared Crosshair would join the Bad Batch again and that they would forgive him, but then he dies. Me too. Although I don't know what's going on with him. I'm worried for what they're going to do to Crosshair. Like, they could straight up take his free will away, full on put him in a mind melting kind of. They've already done a bunch of stuff with his chip, trying to enhance it. I know he probably doesn't even have the chip anymore, but you know, those side effects are starting to wear off. His loyalty to the Empire is starting to wear off. What kind of brainwashing experiments can they do? I don't know what the heck they're doing on Mount Tantus, but they're definitely experimenting, and they're choosing to experiment on Crosshair is what it looks like. What a freaking episode, man. Great Star Wars seems to be the feelings of hopelessness, and they feed you a sliver of hope to get you through it. If that ain't the truth, man. They make you feel all this pain, and then they're like, don't worry. There's light on the other side. there better be. Sabersmith says if people don't watch this episode, they're missing out. They are, dude. I don't understand any of the Bad Batch hate. I love this freaking show. I truly freaking do, man. I know that it's Adventure of the Week sometimes or whatever, but it all serves a purpose, and it gets you to episodes like this where you're like, what am I watching right now? What am I watching? I mean, that was painful. Tim says, Dave and the Bad Batch team did a great job. They really did. I held my bunny watching this one. I hope you did, man. Squeeze that bunny tight. Not too tight, but you know what I mean. Raina says that episode was almost as emotional as Twilight of the Apprentice. In its own way, I get what you're saying there. It was a emotional heartstring. I don't know if I can watch that one again. I'm just gonna get pissed all over again about Mayday. I love Mayday. I fell in love with this clone, and you took him away from me. It's all that dude's fault. I don't even remember his name, and that's how useless he is to me. Screw that guy. My poor dog. He never sees me mad. I think he was a little scared, whimpering. Oh no. That's the terrible thing too. When you get stories like this, you know what's coming. You know you're signing up for heartbreak, and you know this awesome new clone character you're being introduced to is not going to make it. You just kind of know it. You know in this Empire period that's where all is leading. They're all going to have to freaking fight for their lives to get out of there. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me wonder what the hell happened to Cody. What did you guys do to Cody? We haven't seen that dude since episode 3. Is he safe? Is he alright? Crosshair's out here getting stuff injected to him. Strapped on the table, most likely on Mount Tantus, one of the most dangerous places probably in the galaxy. I can't. I just can't, man. I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this, man. Yeah, Hauser, what did you do to him? What did they do to a lot of these clones? I mean, we saw what they did to one of the cool ones at the beginning of the season. Rampart shot him in the freaking face, basically. These last 4 episodes, I guess, are going to be rough. They're going to be rough. I mean, they're going to be real fun at times, real rough. Because that's where this is all leading. It's not a good time to be a clone in the galaxy at this point. It is not. Nobody's on your side except for Senator Tucci. Tucci, you know what I mean? And she's not much help to you. You know what I mean? Like, the Palpatine's got all his little plans, and the whole galaxy's practically out to get you, especially the Empire, and you're working for him, especially at this time. You know what I mean? I wasn't ready for this. Rewatch Mando for good vibes, falling asleep. Let's go. Yeah, some Grogu adventures. Yeah, that'll get you feeling good, man. Yeah, if you guys need a little pick me up after this, don't go rewatch this episode again. I mean, definitely revisit it because it's one for the books. You know, as much as the Mando episode was an instant classic, and it definitely freaking is, this is definitely an instant classic too. 2 instant classics in one night, and that give you totally different vibes and feelings. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get angry and, you know, feel some things, watch this episode. If you're trying to get a little positive, happy vibes and some Grogu goodness, go watch The Mandalorian. Alright, I'm gonna need some time to recover from this. That's what I can tell you guys. Mentally, probably not stable right now after this episode. I'm gonna go kill some Imperials. I'm gonna use my lightning and force abilities to just destroy them all. Rana says I'm gonna have to rewatch Mando so I can go to bed, right? Flying Fish says, are they making Crosshair like that unmarked clone that offed himself? I don't know exactly. I've heard some fan theories that Crosshair is gonna become kind of a Death Trooper or something, and that maybe would make sense. I don't know the full extent of what the Death Troopers are at this point, but we know that they're kind of these elite troopers that don't really talk. They make more in like noises, you know what I mean? Like they make some weird noises, at least most of the time. I think there's some in Star Wars Rebels that talk, which is a little bit further down the timeline. But if this is like the earliest iteration of a Death Trooper, who knows what kind of experiments they do to brainwash them, or, you know, frontal lobotomy kind of stuff. I have no idea what the Empire is doing, but they're doing some sickening stuff. That's the bulk of it. You know what I mean? Like, to not give supplies to a dude for sending him on a suicide mission because he's, you know, not trying to help him because he's useless to the Empire, and literally watching him die in front of you. You deserve more than just a bullet in you, dude. You deserve like 100,000 bullets in you. At least. I don't know. This episode, 10 out of 10 episode, 10 out of 10. Don't recommend for your mental health. It's not good. It's incredible, but it hurts. It hurts so bad. This episode was a nightmare. It's so well done. You said it, Tim. It really was. The entire time, it's like being in a dream or in a nightmare that you know you're in a nightmare. You're like, dude, just wake up, but you can't wake up from it. You gotta live it. You're just like, please get me out of this nightmare. That's the thing. Maybe we should watch these Bad Batch episodes first every week, so that when we get these depressing vibes, we can finish it off on a high note with Mando. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna need a support group for sure in the Discord. You know what I mean? I think that needs to be the newest channel in the Discord, is Bad Batch emotional health support. Emotional support group. Sabersmith says, can Lucasfilm can we as Lucasfilm to pay for Lucasfilm, can you hire us all a therapist, please? To me, that's the funny thing, is I feel like Star Wars is supposed to be kind of therapy. It gives you like life advice and things and different stuff, and it's like, now I need therapy because of Star Wars. I think we should watch the finale first, maybe. Which one? Wait. I think we should watch the finale first, maybe. Okay, so when the finale of Bad Batch comes out, you're saying we should watch the 2-part finale of Bad Batch and then Mando. I'm down with that. It'll be kicking off the second half of the Mandalorian season, so episode 5 of Mando. But I'm down to finish it off with episodes 15 and 16 of the Bad Batch. Those are going to be some really, really big episodes. We're going to get 3 episodes of Star Wars that night, which is like mind-blowing to me. I'm here for it, man. John Cena. Hello there, it's John Cena. Yes. For once I do see you. You know, you're seen, my guy. Sounds like a good idea after seeing this. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think we're getting down to some crazy stuff. I would not doubt if this season finishes with that clone rebellion, that sweet, sweet clone rebellion that I've been waiting a whole season for. I think we're still going to be doing Bad Batch second next week for episode 13 and second for episode 14, but episodes 15 and 16 I'm 100% down with you guys. I think that we should watch those first, especially after watching this episode tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. The finale of the Bad Batch that week, we're gonna be ending up watching the Bad Batch before the Mandalorian, and that way we definitely can't get any Bad Batch spoilers. But we're gonna have to, dodge some Mando ones, but that'll be okay. Saber Smith says, sounds like a good idea. Alright, ruthless aggression. that episode was ruthless aggression against my emotions. Star Wars heals me, but it breaks me. Oh man, I can't wait for next week's episodes, man. This has been so fun getting these 2 back-to-back episodes. Tim, I saw at the very beginning of the stream you had put out into the chat. Getting this after Mando feels like such a gift, or like feels like it's perfect. You know what I mean? It's spoiling us in a way as Star Wars fans. It is, dude. It's so much good stuff coming to us. This is going to be such a good year for Star Wars. I know not too long after The Mandalorian finishes, we're going to be getting Star Wars Visions Season 2, and I cannot wait for that. I think that's going to be really fun as well. Star Wars Visions Season 1 was really fun. And then not too long after that, we're going to be getting Jedi Survivor as well as getting Star Wars Celebration. So we're going to get a whole bunch of new announcements. It's a fun time in Star Wars, man. Ahsoka's around the corner. Last week we had Purgle for the first time in live action. Now we get something crazier for the first time in live action in Mandalorian. And then we get an insane episode like this in the Bad Batch that just reminds you how painful Star Wars animation is. And 5 years after the Rebels anniversary, you know what I mean? The Rebels anniversary was this past weekend, and it's like, dude, giving us an episode like this right after the anniversary of the finale of Star Wars Rebels is like just a reminder how cruel Star Wars animation can be. Yeah, Jedi Survivor soon is going to be so freaking fun. We're going to be streaming it right here on the channel. It's going to be a blast of a time. Too good to be true almost. I just appreciate the good times. Me too, man. Spam emoji. Raina says, I feel so much closer to you all after going through this with all you. Same here. It's definitely a good group of people here, and I'm always happy to have you in these watch parties, Raina. Episodes like this, I'm glad to have you guys with me, even though like I'm over here crying over a story of 2 clones getting pissed over this dude wanting to kill some dude in an animated show. I'm like, thank God I have you guys to experience it with. You know what I mean? It makes it all a little more enjoyable. Alright, y'all, we have been going almost an hour throughout this episode, throughout this watch party. It's been a blast of a time. We're going to get on out of here. So if you guys have any last comments, make sure to throw them into the chat. Or if you're watching on the replay, make sure to throw it in the comments. Ask any question you want or any kind of comment on how you felt about this episode. Because while it was a 10 out of 10, I got a lot of feelings about it. You're not alone, says Raina. Good. You guys aren't either, for sure. Flying Fish says, shooting the guy in the end was Catherine. Yeah. It wasn't enough either. He deserved worse. He deserved much, 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 much worse, in my opinion. Do it. Thank you for being in the stream, Tim. Hey, I appreciate the hell out of you and all you do here, my brother. Thank you all for being here. All you guys that are channel members too. It seems like pretty much everyone in the chat is. So shout out to you guys. May the force be with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Flying Fish says in a totally non-Jedi way, but that already will do that in the Mandalorian way, right? Right. Alright. I need some sleep. That's the real truth here. It is 2:11 a.m. where I'm from. I got work in the morning. This was an incredible night with you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to see you in the next one because there's definitely a lot more Star Wars to chat it up and talk about. So hopefully we can get a few more streams this weekend. Hopefully I can get a haircut soon. Apparently I'm looking like that Seth Rogen thing or something. So I need sleep. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate the heck out of you. I hope you enjoyed this Bad Batch experience because I very much enjoyed the pain that came with it. And I enjoy all of you guys. Thank you all for being here. Check us out on Vader's Lair on Twitter, at Sheiv the Wise on Instagram. Subscribe right here at Vader's Lair YouTube. And I'll see you in the Discord if you guys want to check that out. It's in the link in the description below. And I'll see you next time. May the force be with you all. Always. Sleeps. I'm so tired. Why did you do that to me that much?